Today we'll be talking about how we can be able to trade using RoyalQ. Uh, we've talked about how to connect the API. So go ahead and open RoyalQ. So opening RoyalQ from the home, we can go see the home. We see the quantitative. We see the circle, news, and mine. The home is all about where you can see the API binding, the revenue, transaction, invite friends from the top. Then you can see the user guide. You can also see the quantitative course where you can learn more about the trading. But the main thing we are going to learn today is how to trade, how to set up a strategy to start trading for us. The bot is to start trading for us automatically, so we can be able to be making money while we sleep. That's the goal. All right, so the bot trades for you automatically. What you have to do is just set it once, and it trades. It buys when the coin goes lower, and sells when it goes higher. To keep on doing it all over and over again. That is the work of the bot. So whether you're monitoring it or not, it keeps on buying and selling the what you have set up already. Okay, so you click on the quantitative. So for you to be able to set up a strategy or a trade, you click first of all on the quantitative. If you have bind the Binance or the RoyalQ app, you can either use the Binance or the RoyalQ, right? So currently using my RoyalQ, I have bind my RoyalQ account. So it's actually the same thing. So setting up the trade is the same thing, whether you are using Binance or you are using RoyalQ, right? So I'll go ahead, since I have bind my RoyalQ without Binance, I'll go ahead and click on the RoyalQ section. We are setting up a coin name called BTT. Now there is something very important about this coin. When you look at the logo of the coin, you see a circular dot. Mainly when you see that circular dot, it means that the coin market capitalization and volume fluctuates very quickly and is good to trade, right? So because the benefit of the app is for it to monitor market movement, buying and selling it as it's moving very quickly and going up and down. It is buying and selling it for you and making your profit, right? So we are going to pick the BTT. So click on BTT. So when you look at the BTT, we haven't set up the strategy first. Um, so by the left hand side, you see trade settings and start. So first of all, we have to set it up and then click start, right? From the top, we are going to explain it when we have finished setting up the trade. So I'll go ahead and click on trade setting by the bottom left. Okay, so click trade setting. Then let's see our first buy in amount. You can put whatever amount you want to buy first. You can put $20, you can put $100, or you can put $500. You can, depending on what you have in your account. But for this training, we are going to use $10. Now let's have it this way. Even if you have $100 in your account, it's not advisable you buy it on the first buy amount. It's not advisable you put all the whole money at once, because it will buying it gradually, one after the other. Maybe in the first buying in amount, it just buy just one position. When the coin goes below, it might buy two positions, probably not probably, that is buying twice. When you say buying twice, which means you are using two, like as it is now, I'm using $10, which means buying twice means it is now use $20 to buy that same coin. That is buying twice. So let's go ahead and if you want the trade to get doubled, the position to be doubled, you can click on this and make it to be doubled. If you don't want, you can leave it. But most especially sometimes or mainly I used to leave it as open position doubled. Then margin, the next one is margin call limit 7 times. So what it means is that first of all, what is margin call? The margin call is the number of time it is going to trade or buy a coin after selling. So we click on the margin call. We are going to make this one to be, let's say, let it be 3 times. Then we say whole position take profit ratio. Like, when do you want to take profit? Is it when the call rises 1.3%? Like, if you buy a coin that is $1, when the price rises 1.3% of that $1, should you take profit, or when it reaches 1.5? But for me, it's better you take profit closer. You can make it to be 1.3 is okay, as the suggestion entails. Then we have whole position take profit callback. All right, so this is actually that is the whole position, talking about the whole position joined together, like that, the three positions, assuming you are opening three positions or you are opening four positions, or the margin call limit is 4 or 5. So this is going to be, let's make it to be 4. Then buy in callback. Buy in callback, what does it mean? So let's have this one. The opposite of this is this. The opposite. Now let me explain. We say if you buy a coin at the particular price and the price rises 1.3% of the buy price, it should sell and get your profit, right? Then here, which is which is buy in callback, it means if the particular coin you have bought falls 0.5%, it should what? Buy again, right? So if it falls 0.5%, it should buy again. So we are going to leave it at that point. Then the next thing we are going to do is we click on margin configuration. So the margin configuration, since is 3, as you can see, let's go back. Here is what 3 times, right? And then that is why we are having 3 configurations: one, first call, second call, first call, second call, and third call, right? If assuming you put more than 3 here, it's going to be more than 3. If you put 4, it's going to be 4. So when you open the margin configuration, the first call, that is after you might have bought, when it is going to buy again, how many percent fall should you allow it, and how many times? So falls if it falls 2%, if it falls 2%, let it buy 2 times. If it falls 3%, it should buy let's say 3 times. Then if it falls up to 4%, that is if the margin call drop 4%, let us go buy 5 times. That is why I said you shouldn't trade with all the money in your account at first uh, place, because you setting up this is going to be taking up your balance one after the other. when this executes, it's going to buy more than $10 you have started with. When this executes, it's going to make use of more than $10 as well. And when this executes, it's going to make more than $10 as well. So if you have $100 or whatever, you shouldn't make it to be your first call balance. What I mean is that if you have $100, you shouldn't put the whole $100 in your first buy in amount. So that's basically it. What we do now is we click on what? Save at the top right. Save at the top right. We have clicked on save, and then this is our setting. As you can see, first buy-in amount is what? $10. Take profit ratio 1.3. Margin call true. Margin call limit 3. Earnings callback 0.4. Buy-in callback 0.5. Okay. Then what we are going to do now is what? We have finished up setting the strategy. What we now do is we'll click on what? Start. And do you start a strategy, or do you start a strategy? All right, so we're asking, do you want to start the strategy? You click on confirm, and that's it. So we are waiting. Let's go behind. Call margin trigger price. Okay, it has started already. If you look at the position from the top, you see we have 19.99 position amount, and the position we have 5,044 BTT already bought. The current price is going up and down, and the average price is there. Zero number of margin call. We just started it, and the return rate is what? 0.0134. It's changing. Okay, so when you come back, this is the status of your um your trade. It says call margin trigger price is what? When the price falls down to 0.003883536, is going to what? Buy again using the setup. Then the take profit trigger price is when the price of the coin, which is BTT, rises to 0.00401619, and then the status waiting for trigger. So what it means that is waiting for trigger is that it's waiting for the prices of both the call margin trigger price to reach, or the take profit trigger price to reach. So with this, it has started, and whether you're monitoring it or not, it keeps on trading by itself. So with this trading, it keeps on making your profit on daily basis. So the more account, or the more money you have in your account, determines the more money you make, or of course. So like some people, if you have up to let me say $2,000, and they are putting $500 here, yes, you make more profit than somebody starting with $20, $50, $100, and such. All right, so that's basically how to do it. So I'm not going to save this, cancel it, because I just did it for example. Okay, so if you have a question, let me see on the comments, or you ask questions if there's any. So coming back on this, by tomorrow we should have some profit. So that's it. So we keep on making money whether we are online or not. If I leave this, coming back next week, even if I don't open my account, the trade is still on. As far as my balance on the Huobi account is still there, I keep on making money, and that's it. That's the beauty of what both, that is automatic trading app. All right, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoy making money while you sleep.